So we have another winner for the Barrows. We have Richie Hetwer. Congratulations. The guy that actually won it, Germanowski, he said he would let someone else win because he doesn't play very much anymore. So the next closest person was Richie Hetwer, Flail at 3379. So he gave me his username, so I will get that to him here as soon as I see him online. And the prize I was giving out for Barrows was a full, or one of each set of Barrows. So my plan with Slayer is to do Wilderness Slayer for Slayer points and then do Konar Slayer until I run out of points, then go back to Wilderness Slayer, get like 2k points, and then go back to Konar. The reason I need to do that is because Konar tasks suck. They're really bad. The unique thing about Konar is not only does she give you a task, but she tells you where you have to kill the monster. So if she sucks, why am I doing tasks from her? The main reason is for the Hydra. I need to kill Hydras in order to get the pet. You can only kill Hydras on task, and the only master that assigns Hydras is Konar. So I'm going to be skipping every single crappy task that gives me nothing that I want, which means I'm going to be at negative points. But there should be a lot of good content from Konar as well. There's still tons of tasks I need to do right now. Abyssire, Addy Dragons, Rune Dragons, Basilisk Knights, Boss Tasks, Kraken, Dagannoth Kings, Drakes, Dark Beasts, Fossil Island Wyverns, Grotesque Guardians, Krill, Cerberus, Hydras, Kalphite Queen, Karask, Lizardman, Shaman, Necro, Smoke Devils, and Worms. Or Worms, whatever. As I finish more of those off, the list of tasks I can do is going to grow smaller and smaller. So hopefully I get the Hydra pet and all of the stuff in the collection log from the Hydra pretty quick. So the things I need off the Alchemical Hydra are the Alchemical Hydra heads, the pet. The head is 1 in 256, the pet is 1 in 3000. I need a jar of chemicals, that's 1 in 2000. And then the other rares, Hydra's Eye, Hydra's Fang, Hydra's Heart, Hydra Tail, Hydra Leather, Hydra Claw, Dragon Throwing Axe, and Dragon Knife. The knife and the throwing axes I can get off other things. The Hydra Claw, 1 in 1000. Leather, 1 in 500. Tail, 1 in 500. The Eye, Fang, and Heart are 1 in 181. So really I need the Claw, the chemicals, and the pet. Those are the hardest things I need off this boss. So I had a spider task, came here and did it at Venenatis. Passed 400 kill count here. That is my highest wilderness boss, I'm pretty sure, besides Scorpia. Or besides like the demi bosses. But there's that task done. And let's go get a new one. I was planning on keeping my dust forever just as kind of a memento of the Grotesque Guardians. I got up to, I think, close to 100k, and I've been using it now, as you guys can see, and probably have seen in my past clips. So, yeah, not saving that up anymore. Okay, so there is 100 wilderness tasks done, 625 points for that, 2,265 total. So we're done with Wilderness Slayer for a little bit, and now we're going to be doing Konar to try and get Hydra tasks and a few other boss tasks. Did Wilderness Slayer to save up a bunch of points. I have 2,265. So now I'm going to be doing some Konar Slayer, trying to get those Hydra tasks, try and get that Hydra pet and all the other things on the collection log from it. So currently no task. Let's see what we get. Jellies. Oh, how nice. Making my way back to Bandos. First time in a while. Got a Bandos task. I don't think I've ever had a task of Bandos, so DPS should be pretty good with the scythe. But Godsword Shard 3 within the first few kills. Very nice. Wow, seriously? Godsword Shard 1 off of the boss. Not too long ago I just got Godsword Shard 3 off of a minion, so those were pretty close together. Bandos hilt, very nice. 8 mil, that is crazy considering an AGS is I think like 15 mil. BGS almost as much as an AGS. I guess that kind of shows how dead PKing is in this game compared to the history of RuneScape. So this is the final kill of the task. What do we get for the final kill? Let's go, something good. Coins. So from that task, the rare drop was a Bandos. So also got 1 Brimstone Key. This other stuff in my inventory is from me dying. Needed a Bandos item and a Zami item and coming back. So that's what those are from. But oh yeah, and 2 shards. So I did get 2. So let's see what we get next. First one was Aberrant Spectres. Definitely skipping that. Hydras, please. 3 Addy Dragons. Okay, let's go do that. Not exactly a good task, but it is a quick task. So here we go. We are going to roll for the Bandos hilt. See if we're turning it into Dragon Imps or not. So once again, 1 to 50, we turn it into Dragon Imps. 51 to 100, we don't. 23, I swear, all of my previous ones have been like in the 20s. But yep. So the Bandos Hilt is being turned into Dragon Imps for elite clues. Sweet. So next task is Smoke Devils, and we got ourselves an occult. Man, it's been a while since I've done a Smoke Devil. Yes, Hydra task. Let's go. Oh, that looks so nice on the ground. Look at that. Hydra Claw on 136. That is what you use to make the Dragon Hunter Lance. Pretty sure. I have no idea what all these things are, but since it's gold and it's worth 72 mil, that means it's obviously the Dragon Hunter Lance, because there's no other item from this boss that's worth that much. That is awesome! 72.4 mil, and I think it's actually worth more than that. This is behind on the times as far as what the Dragon Hunter Lance is worth. Let's see what you do with this thing. I have a Zami Hosta, and I have this Hydra Claw. So apparently you're supposed to combine them to make a lance. Are you sure you combine the Hydra Claw and the Zami Hosta to create a Dragon Hunter Lance? This cannot be reversed. Proceed with the Alchemical combination. So sweet. Dragon Hunter Lance. Now we are going to roll. See if I keep this thing, keep the money, or turn it into Dragon Imps. This is one where I'm actually kind of a little bit nervous because that is a lot of money to Dragon Imps. Okay, so I have the random number generator pulled up. 9 is not what I rolled. That is just what it opened up with. So let's go ahead and roll. 1 to 100, 0 to 50, or I guess 1 to 50 will be sell it for Dragon Imps. 51 to 100, I just keep it or sell it for money that I can use for anything else. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we are selling it for Dragon Imps. That is a lot of money to Dragon Imps. Let's see if second roll what would have happened. 20. So I would have sold it there. So the third roll would have been the one where I keep it, but can't go with that one. The first one and the second one as well. Selling it for Dragon Imps. Here we go. So 85.8. Very nice. 291 Dragon Imps from that Dragon Hunter Lance, which is what, six elite clues right there. Elite clue on 143. So there we have 200 kills, and I'm going to teleport out of here before I die. Nice little milestone. Finally finished my Hydra task. That took a long time for me to do, a lot longer than I expected. But let's go ahead and get my new task. So it is Black D. I was about to say, time to go do some demonic gorillas, but it is in the Chasm of Fire, so that is a no-go. Cancel. So what do we get this time? Cave Kraken, very nice. There are some things, actually just one thing. I think I need the Kraken Tentacle on the log. That is it from the Kraken boss, but let's go grab that. See if I can get that this task. Sweet, Kraken Tentacle, 3072. That was the last thing I needed on the collection log, so I'm now done with Kraken. So there is the collection log, 4 out of 4 for Kraken. I'm just going to go ahead and skip the rest of the task because it is going pretty slow and there's really no reason for me to continue doing it. With this staff, I'm probably not making much money. It's not very good XP, so let's move on. Okay, so the next task will be worms or worms, whatever you call those. I do need the dragon sword. Unfortunately, no dragon swords or harpoons that task. What do we get next? Kalphite. Wait, where was it at? It's in the Kalphite layer. Kalphite layer, sweet. So I tested out the layer here, and this is what it's referring to. So that means I can do Kalphite Queen for my task. The reason I want to do Kalphite Queen is for the dragon chain body. That is the last thing I need from Kalphite Queen. There we have 2,600 KQ kills. Finally, guys, it's done. Dragon chain body. KQ is done. I used to get so many of those. My first like 1,000, 2,000 kills, if you go back to the history of my videos, got so many D-chains. Got so lucky. But I was looking back, when the collection log came out, I had 2,189 Kalphite Queen kills. So that's when the collection log came out, and I just barely got my first D-chain since the collection log came out. So that took me 474 kills to get it, which is 3.7 times the drop rate. So recently, a new basilisk type of monster came out. You can now unlock that, and that is what drops the new attachment to the Nezi helm, which is the best in slot strength bonus for a helmet. So you have to unlock them because typically basilisks are a pretty crappy task. So they didn't just want to add that to all the Slayer Masters. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock it so that I can go for the new attachment on the collection log. So it's 80 points, not bad at all. Another thing I'm going to turn on is the reptile got ripped. So that's 75 points, and that will allow me to get lizardmen shamans as tasks. I do need to get the dragon warhammer for the collection log, so that is another thing I will try and get done. Steam battle staff on 1348. Not really a great job, but I don't think I've really done too much Zami since the collection log came out, so I think I don't have any Zami items, which means that right there will be my first Zami item, and it's actually good that I got that. Here we go, final kill of the 20 points, and we get rune plate legs. Worms or worms, whatever you call them. Gonna go do those for a dragon sword and harpoon. So finish off the worm task. Unfortunately, no dragon sword or harpoon. Next task is Kurask. Unfortunately, I don't have anything on the collection log from them except for the head. I did a lot of kills there, but I guess it was all done before the collection log. Sweet, finally got my Alchemical Hydra heads on 294. And what you do with those is you make a Slayer helmet. I haven't unlocked the Slayer helmet yet, but I probably will be a while before I actually unlock it. So, past 300 kills. So my loot tab is getting pretty fat, and I kind of want to sell it. So I got 24 masters in there right now. I'm going to go ahead and open these before selling everything. So let's go ahead and see if I can get a pet. Number, whatever this is, 138. 539k. Nothing too great there. And still nothing too great. What do we get on 140? Nothing too great. Next up, Bandos page. Not sure if that is a unique or, I mean, a new thing on the collection log or not. I think I'm pretty close to having all the pages. And up next, a lot of dragon stuff, but nothing too great yet. Come on, give me some uniques. No unique. Pet or unique. 144 down. That was a pretty bad one. Ooh, a mimic. Very nice. That was pretty bad. 500 blood runes added to my master, and still only 364k. So these have been pretty bad, unfortunately. So the next 4 chests that I opened, somehow the clip either got deleted or I wasn't recording or something happened. But thankfully, RuneLight came in clutch. It saved the pictures of every casket that I opened. So I was able to get the pictures off of RuneLight, which is pretty important because before these 4 chests, it was pretty much junk. But I actually ended up getting I ended up getting gilded d'hide chaps, which is like the most expensive gilded item, I think. And it's extremely rare. I think it's the second gilded item I've ever gotten. And I was pretty excited to see this item. Unfortunately, the clip is gone, so the live reaction is not here. So the Jungle Demon Mask was new. What was the other thing I got? Yeah, Samurai Gloves. Already got 3 of those. That's kind of unfortunate. The Hood of Darkness is new. Very nice. And the Gilded d'hide Chaps. Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Nothing great there. Nothing great there. That is probably one of the worst masters I've ever had. 131k. Old Demon Mask. Pretty sure I already have gotten that. 184k. That is really bad for a master, 184k. But we get the Bucket Helm G. That is also very rare. I don't think it's as rare as the Ring of Coins or the Gilded Piece, but that is insanely rare, and I'm pretty sure that is a new unique on the collection log. And it's worth 3.5 mil apparently, so pretty good. Only 3 left to go. More dragon stuff. 2. And the final, I only got one One. Okay, no, I think the mimics are 1 in 15, so that's not too bad. Final one. Dragon Defender Ornament Kit, 1 mil. I think that's the only kit I have already. I just got a duplicate, I think. Let's check. So, clues, master. Yep, the only... Oh, okay, I have 2 ornament kits. So, I already had the Defender, though, so that kind of sucks. But Bucket Helm, that's nice to have done. That is, I think, one of the really rare ones. So, let's go ahead and roll for these drops here. These are the 3 that I got that were over... These are the 3 that I got that were worth over 1 mil. So, first up, the Dragon Defender Ornament Kit worth 969k. Okay, we're just gonna roll for it anyway. Here we go. So we're selling the ornament kit for Dragon Imps. Bucket Helm G's up next, worth 3.2 mil. Okay, so that's not going into D Imps. And finally, the Gilded D'hide Chaps. We are selling them for Dragon Imps just barely.